Hey, what's going on, guys? So this is my 1968 Chevelle Malibu that I bought out in Sylmar, California. Vehicle is originally manufactured in San Francisco. So when I first got it, I started sanding things down to figure out what I was dealing with in regards to rust or body damage. Um, Painted the floorboard in the car. There was a little bit of surface rust, but nothing bad. Same with the trunk. It wasn't bad, so I wanted to get some POR 15 rust preventative or stopper paint. You'll see in the video to come here that you see the rust in the rear window. That kind of stopped me in my tracks, so I cut it all out. Yeah, so this is my.
What's going on YouTube? So I'm gonna start a series on building this 1968 Chevelle Malibu. I'm a little late to start recording. I already started doing some work on it. So let me just do a walk around, show you the car right now. So what I'm currently working on, well, first off, took the whole front end off, mainly because I just want easy access to when I get to doing the upper and lower control arms. And then some of the fenders had dings and stuff. It's easier to work on it when it's outside of the car. This motor is going to be coming out. This was a 327 with camel hump heads that they put in here. It's not the original motor. I'm going to be either putting a big block 496 stroker or an LS. Kind of going back and forth on that. But what I have been working on is this. So I noticed that the rear window, the trim on the bottom down here was like popping up. So I pulled the trim off, and lo and behold, I discovered rot and rust. So as I started to dig deeper, I realized that the trunk filler panel, which is this piece, was all rotted. And underneath this, let me set this down. And underneath this piece is your package tray or rear deck, which was all rotted. Underneath this rear deck filler panel was all rotted and into here. So I had to cut all that out, and this isn't even welded in yet. It's just kind of sitting in there, and I still got to come in here and clean some of this out before I weld that in. But what I did to get that out was, first off, I drilled on the inside. On the inside here, let me get the where the package tray hangs over to the back portion of the seat. There's spot welds, as you can see here, where I drilled. One went through, but there's, all these little ones. Obviously I would try not to go through, but it doesn't really matter if you're gonna weld it. You can plug weld them, but you want to draw those out so you can get this portion of the package tray free. And then there's gonna be spot welds all along here, the edges. There's spot welds there. I believe there was a few spot welds here. There's spot welds on this side of the hinge, and then there's spot welds on this side that attach to this portion here. So you're gonna have to go from underneath and drill those spot welds out. Same on that side. So I did all that, and then the deck filler panel that connects in here. Connects in here. It's all spot welded in here. I believe it's leaded here. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna try to melt that out to see if it is lead or not. So it's spot welded here, and then it's spot welded to like the package tray here, and then on the inside there's about, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spot welds that attach it to this portion of the car. So what I did with the old one is I cut that deck filler panel like right here, bent it up so I could access these to drill them out. Same on that side. So that's where I'm at with this portion. I'm gonna just grind all this out, clean it up, make sure it fits in there nice and square and it's, you know, looking good, and then I'm gonna weld all that in. And then next is gonna be cutting all this out, all the rust out of here. I saw that there's a company that actually makes these pieces that are already pre-cut, bent, you know, for you to put in. So if that's the deal, that'd be best case scenario. You know, I'm not the greatest at sheet metal work and, you know, making all these curves and bends to be perfect. So that's with that. And then over here on this rear lower quarter panel, it was smashed up, and you can't really access that. You know, it's all boxed in. So I'm gonna cut this piece out. I already have a new piece. Where is it? Right here. That will go there, and I'll show you guys when I stitch weld that and get that ready to go. And then the car right now is just, I sprayed it with a urethane primer just because I was sanding it down initially, trying to see what I was dealing with here, and there was metal exposed, and I knew I wasn't going to get back to this bodywork when I found this here. So sprayed some primer just to try to keep some of that rust off. And yeah, that's it right now. I'm not even getting into this right now. This is the engine stuff. I want to get the tedious bodywork out of the way, and this should be good. Should be a fun build. So, alright guys, this is the 1968 Chevelle build. This is just the overview. I'm not even going to call this part 1. Because I'm not showing you any work that we're doing. So, alright guys, see you on the next one.